So I originally made a reaction video to the very first video I put on this channel from when I came back to YouTube, since the first video I ever made was... That doesn't exist anymore because that channel got deleted as part of my last Q&A video. So I thought I would just take that and just re-edit it a little bit and then just release it as its own video. So if you already watched my last Q&A video, you've probably already seen this video. Alright, here is the first video I made when I came back to making YouTube videos as a ploy to occupy my time to fight depression. That's how I started this up. Okay, so I did all this in MS Paint with my mouse. I bought a drawing pad later on. That was like one of the first things I bought when I started to take YouTube seriously. That was when I bought my mic. I also bought a drawing pad because I knew I'd do more MS Paint stuff, and I'm glad I did. Drawing pad is like a million times easier to use than a mouse. So look at this. Priest 10 and 25 man healing, and then I drew a rainbow in the corner just because I thought that would be funny.
Alright. How to be the...
See, even back then I would start my videos with alright. Whenever on my Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pet Battle channel, I get comments all the time about how I start all my videos exactly the same way with alright. So, see, even in my first video, I would start it that way. Sound quality is garbage. Fun stuff.
Best disc priest in your 10 or 25 man guild. First off, you have to know which inner buff to use.
I can't believe... Okay, so I think I might have done all this in one take. I don't know if I actually wrote a script for it or not. I probably did, because you can see I made a mistake. I was like, inner buff you should take, because, you know, of course back then there was inner fire and inner will. Inner fire increases spell power, inner will reduce the mana cost of spells.
Either inner fire or inner will.
Yes, I know it has nothing
personally
to do
use
with
inner
fire.
will all the time because I don't like to run out of mana. But I use inner fire every once in a while. I think that the fight will be easy. There's no way in hell I'll run out of mana.
What the fuck?
The fight will be easy. There's no way in hell.
There is no difference. Use whichever, it doesn't matter. That's right, there wasn't really a big difference between them.
Now, everybody knows
Okay, that's a pretty good butterfly to draw with the mouse.
to be the most successful raid healer possible, you need to be the top of the healing charts, which means snipe healing.
Oh my god. The sound quality is so bad. I'm breathing into the mic pretty hardcore. I'm pretty sure I took only one take for this. There's even like videos, not even too long ago, where I still only did like one take. Healing charts. Healing done. Super Priest 1,099%. Number 1. Meaning of life. Oh, that's a decent joke, I guess.
Now, you don't want to do any kind of normal healing, like using heal to bring up someone who's low.
Pally healer hacks best priest ever. Bear tank. Pally tank that stacks haste. The other priest, possibly homosexual DK, hunter that never talks. AFK mage who tops the chart. Girl mage only here because of AFK mage, bad warrior. I think this was based on my actual raid team. Bear tank was our guild leader. Pally tank that stacks haste. He was actually pretty good. Best priest ever, obviously me. The other priest. Was there another priest? I can't remember. Pally healer, hacks. Oh, he was, yeah, or the Pally healer was a cool guy. I still talk to him. Possibly homosexual DK. He's a cool guy. I don't know why I made a gay joke about that. It doesn't make any sense. AFK mage who tops the charts. Oh, he would go AFK during trash pulls, I think. Yeah, he was really good. Hunter that never talks. Yeah, we had a hunter group that never talked because he was new. Girl mage only here because of AFK mage. Yeah, these two are like BFFs. She was only in the group because she brought the AFK mage along, who was really good. And she wasn't. And bad warrior. Yeah, he was just a bad DPS warrior.
So, no, you want to be using penance. Penance
Look at that
all the
awesome
time
penance.
off cooldown.
Oh my god, the lights are so bad. I can't watch this. I don't want to. It's so bad. Ugh. I wish I could just like delete this video, but I mean, I like to watch the earlier stuff of other people's videos. It's just this is so bad compared to other things I do. This is why bigger YouTubers hide their early videos. They just like unlist them.
You penance the boss, obviously, because why would you want to use it on the tank? It's not like it gives them some kind of healing buff or anything.
Oh god, that was so on point. So I'm trying really hard to be sarcastic. Your flash heal, greater heal, and penance spells bless the target with grace. Yeah, I remember grace used to be a thing. It's not anymore.
You
Look,
just
another
use
butterfly.
penance on the boss all the time, and when you're not using
Look at all these
penance
Easter
on
eggs
the
I
boss,
put in. Okay, that is a legit good picture of a dinosaur right there. That's a shitty stick figure, though. It usually takes me about 3 to get penance back up. I remember when Smite used to reduce the cooldown of penance. Why doesn't it do that anymore? That was awesome.
You're using Smite to get penance up faster. Because when you're doing this, you're proccing Atonement, which is the greatest spell for snipe healing. Well, Atonement.
Okay, so I guess I'm just talking about only snipe healing. It is true, Atonement Priest used to be a big problem back in the day, where they would just snipe all the heals from other healers, so it was kind of hard for other people to get their HPS up because of a Disc Priest.
And Bubble, but Power Word Shield is kind of annoying to use, and it's not really worth it. Now, Renew. Renew is an amazing snipe heal
Renew is shit. This is why I'm saying it's so good.
ability. You throw that on the tank, and every time it takes a tiny bit of damage,
Look
if
at
your
that
Atonement
tank.
doesn't get him out right away, the Renew will. And the Renew crits will put a Bubble, Divine Aegis, on the tank, which is amazing, because Bubbles cannot overheal.
I'm face palming
And
so
they
hard
get
right now.
used before everything else. So you can put a bubble on someone at full health and get that healing. Because remember, it's all about being at the top of the healing charts.
Oh my god.
And this is just for 10-man advice. Pendant. Alright, now on to the talent choices.
Look at those talent choices.
In the first tree, you have Void Tendrils, Siphene, and Dominate Mind.
I miss Siphene. That was so good.
All 3 suck, doesn't matter which one you take. Second tree, Body and Soul, Angelic Feather, and Phantom. Take Body and Soul. Third tree, from Darkness comes Light, Mind
That was before they buffed Feathers, because before then they kind of sucked.
Bender, Soulless, and Insanity. Take Mind Bender. Third tree, Desperate Prayer.
That was when Soulless still sucked ass. What is that? That's not half bad drawings. Like, I mean, the stick figures suck ass, but like these are some legitimately not half bad shitty drawn monsters.
Spectral Guys.
Haha,
and
bitch, you
Dwellic
can't see me.
Bulwark.
Oh, great
Take
joke.
Spectral Guys.
You're so
It's
funny
amazing.
past me.
You get to go invisible for 3 seconds, which helps you out on so many boss fights.
Oh my god, you're so fucking funny. Basically, I said take the best PvP talent in a PvE situation because it's so good in PvE. Oh god, those jokes. I'm so great.
And the other 2 suck. The third one, Twist of Fate, Power Infusion, Divine Insight. Take Twist of Fate. I mean, people are going to be low in health all the time, right?
You see, when I made this video, Twist of Fate sucked. And then, like, in the next patch, they buffed it, so it was the best choice. So, I'm basically just, like, saying pick all the talents that suck ass.
And since you're sniping all the time, you'll be the one healing those people. And this will increase your healing and damage, which will just
It just seems like I'm trying so hard to be funny.
Healing. And the last one, Cascade, Divine Star, and Halo. Take Cascade, the other 2 suck. Divine Star is worthless, and Halo you only take if you're Shadow.
More like Dumb
Okay,
Star.
and for your glyphs, you're going to want to take the Glyph of Smite, since you're going to be snipe healing the entire time.
I wonder how much time it took me to make all these videos. You know, it doesn't really take... I mean, it takes kind of a long time to do all this and, like, put it into a video editor and then match it up to the audio. It must have taken me days to make this video. 20% more damage.
Anyway, and this just gives you a
Look,
bonus to those
another
negatives.
random flower.
Second one, you're going to want to take definitely reflective shield. I mean, 45% of the damage absorbed on you gets reflected back at the boss.
That's right, reflective shield.
I know you rarely ever take damage, but I mean, the off chance you do get hit by the boss who loses aggro, 45% of that bubble.
Look, it's the boss punching himself in the face.
Smacking themselves in the face, and it's just extra damage on the boss. Finally, the third choice, which is an absolute must, Mind Spike.
What?
Oh wait, you don't have Mind Spike anymore. Yeah, third one doesn't really matter. They all suck.
Oh, okay,
All right,
that's the
now
joke
for
I was going
25 mana
for.
healing. Now,
I guess there was a glyph for Mind Spike, and I was like, take the Mind Spike glyph. But, we don't have Mind Spike anymore. Never mind. Take whatever you want. Their glyph's not fine. I'm like, okay. Cool joke.
the way to top the charts in 25 mana healing is to use Prayer of Healing. Prayer of Healing all the time, non-stop, all 5 groups. Some people might say healing isn't about sniping or the numbers, and
Prayer of Healing was actually not a half bad way to do some good HPS.
it's about efficiently using your spells to keep the raid alive in certain situations. Well, I like to tell these communists, hey,
What the fuck?
shut up. I bet you don't even lift.
What the hell was that? That made no sense. That was completely random. Okay, that was a pretty good way to end off the video. It made no sense. It just made no sense. It had nothing to do with anything in the context of the video. What do communists have to do with anything? Why did I draw a picture of Russia? Because I used to be communist in the past? I mean, I guess that makes sense, but what do communists have to do with anything? Oh, that was pretty funny. I mean, the video itself is just, like, garbage tier. It's the worst video I've ever made. I have another one. How to Rogue. I made this one like a week or two after this one. It's just as bad. I think it might be a little bit better, though. It might have, like, better jokes in it. God, this video. It just makes me cringe so hard watching it. It's probably, the worst video I've ever made. I don't even like talking about it. This is one of them, but I mean, it's one of my first, so I kind of give myself some slack on it. Because making a good video wasn't really my point. It was just making a video at all. And this was the first one I made. Put lots of effort into it. I showed it to all my friends, which, I feel bad. I'm glad I had some really nice friends. Ooh. It's not the first video I've ever made. It might be, though, because, I don't know. It was one of my first ones. I cut myself slack for that. The worst video I've ever made is one I don't want to mention. It's still my channel. I don't, take down any of my videos because I'm embarrassed by them. Even though I'm totally embarrassed by this video and my Rogue video. And the other one, which I consider my worst. The thing is, though, the worst one, I think I had my good mic at the time. I knew how to edit and everything. It was just, it's so bad. So bad I don't even like talking about it. Alright, I think I'll go back to the Q&A now.